going to start getting that nice quad definition that hopefully some of you are seeing in the back, right? So I'm going to work on quads. A great quad squat is that goblet squat that is weighted, right? So I'm going to grab some weights and goblet squat. There we go. Should be able to lift fairly heavy, right? That goblet is just one. You're going to hold it up and down, right? Like a goblet. We're going to squat and bring it up for that warm-up set and up. We're doing sets of 10 today, all right? There's 8 and up and 7 and up, 6 more and up and 5 more, up, 4 more and up, 3 more and up, 2 more, up, and 1 more and up. So if you're a person that needs to clean up that squat, you're going to make sure, and I'm always kind of watching mine too, making sure that there's no much action in the knees, right? Basically, you're sitting back into that squat, chest is up, and you come back up, right, to clean up that goblet squat. So first one right there, right? So set it back down, kick it out a little bit if you need to. Got another couple sets, all right? If you want to go heavier with a heavier weight, feel free. Let's do our second set out of 3. So you're going to work on this set, getting a little bit lower to that knee level, right? And making sure there's no knee movement in it. Let's do it. And 10, and up, 9, up, 8 more, up, and 7, 6 more, 5 more, and 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Set it back down. We've got a third set coming up. All right, then we're going to mix it up. Yeah. So, good. Let's do it. Third set, so we get to 30. All right. You feel the quads engaging more so in a goblet squat than some of the other squats, right? So here we go. And 10, and up, and 9, up, 8 more, 7, and 6, 5 more, and 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. Nice, and back up. Good job. All right, next move for the quads is that lateral lunge. You get some inner thigh too, so you get two for 1. So we're going to do it loaded. We're going to use weights. If you're, if you're working on fixing your form, I would do without weight, right? It's always form first, then you add the weight. So that lateral lunge, we're going to hold it in that goblet position, come over on the side, up, and over on that other side. So your quads are working as well as your inner thigh. All right, so here we go. We're going to start at 20, so we get 10 on both sides. All right, so here we go, and 20, and 19, whoops, and 18, 17, 16, 15, and 14, 13, 12 more, and 11, 10 more, 9, 8, 7, 6 more, and 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Set it down. All right, next set coming up in a second. So you want to make sure you're dropping that booty a little bit, right? You're not just staying up high, right? So it's not an up high move. You're actually coming down into a squat. All right, so lateral lunge / squat, right? Second set, are we ready? If you stay up in that A position, you're really not going to feel that much, right? It's not really a lunge. It's good movement, but anyway, so try to get that squat in there, all right? So here we go. And 20, 19, 18, 17, chest is up, 16, 15, 14, 13, and 12, 11, 10 more, 9, 8, 7, 6 more, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, sit it back down. Woo. So the way to make those harder is to add more weight, right? I've got a light weight today for me for our first day doing a lot of quads, but I'm definitely going to go heavier next time we do it, right? So anyway, get the kinks out. So we have been doing quads with a lot of our other work, right? Bulgarians, it's quad, right? That Bulgarian split squat is quad. We've been really practicing split squats, right? We've been practicing those, that's quad. So kind of working this up there. Today we have even more quad, right? So one more set of those lunges. All right, one more set. Ready? It's our last set, I believe, right? Yes! Yes! Okay. I watched that when I was talking. Thank you for making me on track. Here we go. And 20, drop that booty. 19, and 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, and 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 more, and 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Done with those. Thanks for all my counters. All right, so next, all right, on those split squats. So we've been practicing those a lot in the last few weeks. I know every time I felt like I was about to do it, someone was going to roll their eyes because we've done it a lot. But let me go over it one more time. For those of you that have been doing it with me, we're going to do an elevated split squat. It's the opposite of a Bulgarian, okay? So if you are working on those split squats, you're going to grab that support, that kitchen counter or that chair, right? You're going to come back and down to the ground and up, right? So you don't really want your knee to bang the ground, just like an inch or two above it, right, to get low. It's a lot of quad, right? So this is a quad move. So if you're working on that form right there, you're going to use that chair and hang on to it and keep working on those split squats, right? Anyone who has, if you wanted to do that next level, you would drop the chair, right? You would drop the chair, grab some weight. That next level we're going to get into today is elevated, right? Couple ways I can elevate. I have a step, right? So I have a step. At home, you might have some type of stool, right? You can also use a book, right? So if you have a thick book, you're not reading. I brought several, right? Let's see what I've got. I've got Beto. If anyone wants to, Beto who started Zumba. I've got Abraham Lincoln too. I don't want to step on him. So anyway, so you can also use a thick book, right? If you've got that split squat to elevate it, you're going to come down, down, and up on that split squat. So I would take the cover off so you don't flip. Anyone that wants to, that has a step, right? Feel free to use that step. Again, if you're working on getting the form on that split squat, I would do it and work on that form. Form, then weights, then elevated, okay? Let's do our first set without the elevated. Of course, moving up on an elevated, like we do the Bulgarians, guess what? It's a chair, right? So right up there and basically going to come down and up on that chair, right? So it's a lot of quads. So different levels. If you want to start low with a book, move up to a step, move up to a chair. Let's work on it first without anything. I'm going to grab some weight. Squats are a base move to move on. I know I've mentioned that to a lot of different moves, especially quad moves. So heavy weights, those of you that are down towards the ground. All right, we're going to do it without elevated first. Grab that chair if you're working on form. Let's go back. Here we go. 10, come straight up. And 9, we're not going to step today. All right, 8 and up, 7, up, 6 more and up, 5 more and 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Nice. On that other side. All right, we're not going to step back and forth. We're just going up and down, saving a little bit of time. Here we go. Woo. And 10 and up, 9 more and up, 8 more, up, 7, up, 6 more and up, 5 more, up, and 4, 3 more, and 2 more, and 1 more. Nice. Woo! All right, set those weights down. How are we doing at home, all right? Doing good? Okay. So, anyone that wants to try a set elevated, if your form was pretty good, you weren't rocking back and forth, right? Weren't using a lot of hip. So hip or knee, no, we're just doing quads, right? So anyone that wants to try it elevated, you can grab that book, right? We got the cover. Grab that book or any type of platform. If you have stairs at your house, you can go on that bottom step, right? On that bottom step. And we're going to go down into that split squat from an elevated position. All right. So if you're still working on getting to the ground, just normal, stay there. All right. So I'm going to try it with a little bit lighter weights. All right. Anyone in the studio wants a book? Right. I know you all have steps too. All right. So here we go. Right. So that elevated. Here we go. And we're down for 10 and up. Down for 9 and up. And 8. Up. 7 and up. 6 more. Up. 5 more and up. 4 more. Up. 3 and up. 2 and up. 1 more and up. Take a break. Makes a difference, right? So you have that much farther to go than when you were doing it without elevation, right? So doing it without elevation, you went to here and you were back up. Now you've got a little bit farther to go. When we work up to the chair, you'll have a lot farther to go, right? So. All right. Doing okay at home? Let me know what you found to use. I've had people send me pictures of little paint stools and all kinds of stuff they had around the house. So you might have something you can add to your fitness collection, right? So, all right, other leg, let's do it. Woo. Again, if you're having trouble with form, go back to the chair, right? Work on that form before you pick up weights or do anything fancy like the elevated, all right? Here we go. And 10 and up, 9 more and up, 8 more and up, and 7, up, 6 more, and 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Set it down. Third set coming up. All right, then we'll do some abs and we'll switch it up. Give the legs a little bit of a break. I switched this as quads. I'm tired of my hamstrings being sore. I was like, I got to get the front being sore too. So, not that sore is good, right? It's not good, but you know, basically it can, you know, you know when you work that hard, when sometimes you're sore. Sometimes you get to a point where you're not that sore, and that's good, right? So all of your supplements, you know, your vitamins, whatever you're taking, you might not be sore at all. That's okay. But I would say in that case, go up and wait, right? Woo, all right, another set, let's do it. Elevated or with the chair, working on form. This is our third set, I believe. Okay, thank you. Woo. Pick a leg, watch that form, right? We don't want a lot of knee movement on the front knee. Here we go, and 10, and up, 9 more, and up, 8, up, 7, and up, 6 more, and up, 5 more, up, 4 more, and up, 3 more, up, 2, up, and 1, and up. Other side. Feeling it, right? My heart rate is way up there. All right, so stabilize that front knee, right? Here we go. And 10, up, 9 more, and up, 8 more, up, and 7, 6 more, 6, and up, 5 more, up, 4, and up, 3 more, and up, 2 more, and up, and 1 more, and up. Woo! Walking sideways. All right. Let's grab our mat and do some abs. All right, so trying to do 10 minutes a day of power abs. Try to get us off to that next level. Woo. So grab your mat. I want to step out today. Yeah, I feel like cardio.
I know. My heart rate goes higher than usual.
All right. So, oh, that feels good, doesn't it? Yes. All right. So, let's come on up. Come on down. Come on down to the mat. All right. So we're going to start today with that dead bug, but we're going to elevate that also. So if you are having any back issues, right? Any modifiers, you're going to leave your back on the mat. It's going to look like this. We're going to do opposite arm to opposite leg. All right. So I still got a great ab stretch and leg stretch in there. Opposite arm to opposite leg. Anyone whose back is feeling good and wants to come up off the mat, maybe right there, tap, and we're going to extend, right? Let me do a good one. Tap and extend. There we go. So if you need to push off a little bit, you can. I'm going to try not to push off, obviously, so I'm using my abs to come up, right? So let's do 10 on each side. We're going to do opposite arm to opposite leg on the diagonal. All right, so take that full extension so you got the contraction in your abs, and then that full extension on the abs. All right, let's do it. Woo. All right, and 10. Keep that back on the mat if that bothers your back. 9 and 8, 7, 6 more, and 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Nice, and down, and collapse. Woo! Other side diagonal, right? So those ab muscles are in there. They just got nice little padding on top, right? So nice little layer, little mattress on top. That's it. So just work those abs. It'll help burn some fat, right? So let's do that other side. Here we go. And 10, down, and 9, down, 8, down, 7, and 6 more, 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Woo. So when I'm doing those, I have my arm crossed, so I'm not using it to push off, but if you need to use it to push off, by all means, right? Just modify whatever you need to do. Get this out of the way. Got another set. I'm sure you see it at your house too. People come in the studio and they're like, "Oh, I'm freezing," and we're like sweaty, right? So it's all, you know.
Don't turn on the fan.
I know. Yeah, they don't want the fans on or whatever, and we're sweating bullets here. So that just shows you though, when your metabolism is going, we're burning calories. They're not. They're burning calories walking, but we're burning like a zillion more, right? You said the other day your heart rate was like 150 doing weights. So that's like doing heavy Zumba. So basically, you think about your metabolism burning, right? Just doing these type of moves. So our metabolism is going for like 2 straight hours, right? So let's keep it going. 10 more on that first side. If you want to cross that arm, feel free. If you need to push off, feel free. Anyone with back issues, you are right here on the mat. You ready? And 10, down, 9, and down. 8 more, down, 7, and down. 6 more, down, 5 more, and 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more on this side. Bring it back down. Woo! A lot of heavy breathing. Good thing we got a small group, right? That's planned by me on purpose. So it works out so great, everyone being online, because all these moves where we've got the heavy breathing, great thing, we're all separated by space, right? So I wouldn't want 20 people in here. So glad that you're at home. It works out perfect. Let's do that other side. You ready? And up. 10. Down and 9. Down. 8 more. And 7. 6 more. 5 more. And 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. And down. Woo. We're doing another set of ab moves, but not those moves. All right, I know. I can tell everyone was like done with that. So
It's our break.
we'll do a third set. We'll do something else. All right. So next set. All right, we're going to come up here to that tuck position and pulse. All right, we're going to pulse right there. We'll come down. Those of you that are working from the back, you're going to pulse right here and pulse. Pulse. Try not to pull those shoulders up. Well, actually, you can. You know what? If you want to pull the shoulders up, take them straight up. All right, take them straight up, not forward, right? So that just like works your shoulders. Don't really need to do that. If you go straight up, you've got some ab going on. Just don't go this way, right? So if you're on the mat, you've got this going on, right? If you're up here, we've also got them up here. So we're using our abs. We're not bent over. So does that make sense? So either position, you're on the mat with arms straight up. That looks good. Looks good, Nora. Or you're up. No, that looks good. Or you're up in the tuck. No, it's good to show. All right. So we ready? We got 10 pulses. Woo! And pick your position. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back down. Woo! We've got 2 more. All right. Just so you know what's coming. Tap it out. Then we're going to go back to legs. 2 more, then back to legs. You ready? Let's come on up. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. And bring it back down. We ready? We've got one more. Let's do it. And come on up. Here we go. And 10, 9, 8 more, 7, 6, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring it all back. Woo. Good job. While you're recovering, all right? Roll it around. If you want, you can move your mat to the side, all right? So done with the mat while you're recovering. You can fold it up, put it to the side. How are we doing at home here? Good, everyone's still with me. I see all of you there. Oh, great job, Carol. Yes, thank you for sharing that. She said, my hair's all messed up, rolling around on the mat. She's sharing that she used her bottom step, and that works great for that elevated surface, right, instead of using a step. So perfect. Probably step is nice too. You got a handrail, you know, or some type of that banister to hang on to, right, if you need to. So if you lose your balance, that works good for that. Woo! All right, so moving on. All right, so have some other stuff out here, and another reason I have those books out. We're going to do a different type of squat called a heel elevated squat. Right, so this is really only for more advanced. If your squat has a lot of knee into it, you're not ready for this, right? So I'm not just being honest, right? I don't want to, you know, not putting anyone down, just honestly, I don't want anyone to get hurt. So those of you, right, I happen to have a weight right there, but if you want to use that book for that heel elevated squat, what the heel elevated squat does is it puts it into your quad, right? So that basic squat, and again, I would say, you know, anyone that has trouble getting that booty to knee level, let's keep you at that regular squat. We're going to do some regular squats first. We started out with that goblet squat today, remember? That heel elevated, right? That heel elevated squat puts your squat into your quads more, right? Puts it into the quads on that heel elevated. You just have to be careful you don't put it into your knee, right? So similar, we've done those sissy squats where it's elevated, right? We've done sissies, it's been a while, but it's the same type thing to put that squat into the quad, right? So just a little bit different. I have a big weight right here. Anyone that wants to use a book, you probably can also use your step. Let's try it, right? If you want to try, if your step has a slant on it, you probably can use that slant. Staircase, maybe not, right? Right there on that squat right there, up and down. So if you want to try that, I've got some books up here if anyone wants to try a book instead. All right, so some type of elevation. Here you go. Want to use Beethoven? Here, the cover might make it slippery, so take his face off. There you go. I'm stepping on his face. I've got a nice plate right there, so I'm going to use my plate. All right, so I've got some more books over here if anyone wants a book. Right? You want custard? Sure. There you go. So,
Step on custard.
Poor guy. Yeah, that is his last stand. All right, so I am a history nerd. N-E-R-D, if you didn't know that. All right, so, okay. All right, so you're going to find that book. Perfect. You can probably see some people in the room on a book. We're going to go into that squat, and you should feel it a little bit more on the quad, right? And up. Just make sure you don't have that. Again, if you're a beginner squatter and you're working on that knee, this is not for you. All right, so just keep working on that squat where that knee is stable. Anyone else? Let's do it. We got 10. All right, so get a feel for it. And 10 and up and 9 and up, 8 more and up and 7 up, 6 more and up, 5 more and up, 4 more up, 3 more and up, 2 more up, and 1 more and up. Feel a difference? Nora, you want a book instead? Wow. I got another one up here. Come up here. Take Lincoln. You can just take his face off.
Good old Abe.
Yeah, take it. All right, so anyway, that works, all right? So it might be easier than the step when we first start these. I'm gonna do my next set with weights. All right, if your form was on point, right? If you didn't have knee movement, if you didn't have hip movement, you wanna grab some weights, feel free, all right? So next set of 10. Whew. So heel elevated squat is what we're doing, right? And down for 10 and up, and down for 9 and up, down for 8 and up, down for 7 and up, down for 6 and up, down for 5 and up, and 4 more and up, 3 more up, 2 more up, and 1 more and up. All right, set it down. Another set of 10 coming up. I know this is different because you've heard me say for a year, get on your heel, right? Get on your heel so it's not in your knee. So in that case, we're working glutes and hamstrings, right, on that squat. So when you're on that heel, there's no knee movement, getting those glutes and hamstrings. In this case, we're still not doing knee movement. It's a little bit more advanced. We're putting it into the quads. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So you still want to, if you're doing a regular squat, you still want to get back in the heel, right? Hams, glutes, hamstring. We're moving it towards the quads. Let's do another set of 10. Yeah. Okay. Put your heels in. All right, yeah, then wait, just roll. Okay. All right, you might be the first one on the internet to do that. But if Beth just showed, Beth K gets credit, right? She just showed she's using this right here. She's using, if you have a hex weight. I wouldn't use it on a round weight. She's got a hex weight and her heel is on that hex weight. So if you want to put it on the hex, and I haven't seen that, so that's fabulous. You just invented that. All right, so try, if you have a hex weight, use the hex weight. Yes, good point. And Carol also just said she used her yoga block.
Yeah.
So if you have a yoga block, another good stable thing, right? It looks just like a book. So it might be a little higher, but good job, Carol and Beth K, right? So I always call her Beth K, so it didn't get confused with me. But yeah, that hex weight works too, right? So whatever you got. All right, another set of 10. Let's do it. Whew. Scoot this right out of here. There we go. Great job. Okay. We ready? And let's do that next set of 10. 10 and up and 9 and up. You should feel it in the quad. 8 more and up and 7 up and 6 up. Try to get to that knee level. 5 and up. 4 more and up. 3 more and up. 2 more and up. And 1 more and up. Nice job. Woo. Good. So some new moves. Great job, everyone. Right. So we'll work on those elevated. And again, that's just more advanced, right? Anyone that's still working on those squats, we're going to do that next. All right. So, woo. So now you've got all these extra things to play with. All right. So let's work on that basic squat, right? Without weight. If you want to grab a chair, we're going to work on getting lower. Of course, we did a lot of stretches at 8:30, right? We did those hip stretches, working on opening up the hips so we can squat lower. Let's go ahead and practice that basic squat. This is the one where you're going to be back on the heel this time, right? We're putting it to the back. So it's out of the quads. It's in the back. Hang on to that chair, right? Or that counter. Let's say you're right here. Right, I'd like to work to get everyone to that knee level. Yes, to that knee level is right there. If you're able to go lower, you're going to work on going lower and letting go of the chair, right? So if you can do that like so, and 10, 9, 8 more, chest is up, 7, and 6. 5 more, 4, 3, 2. Now push through that heel and come up. Push through the heel. Yeah? So, whew, my knees are a little far apart. I'm getting ready, trying to pull them in a little bit. Right, sometimes the way we're built though, you are gonna squat that deep squat with the knees apart. That's okay. It's the way our, depending on there's several different types of hip builds, and some of us, depending on where the pelvic, the back of the pelvis is, you're always gonna squat with your hips, with your legs wider, so that's okay. So, yeah.
I can balance with your arm down there.
Yeah.
I can't
When they're too close, right. And we're short stature person, so yeah. So we're all built a little different. So as long as your body's upright, knees aren't way over the toe, you're good, right? If those legs pop open, it's okay. Let's do it again, all right? So here we go. You're gonna grab that chair or that kitchen counter. We're gonna work on getting you to that knee level. This time we are back in the glutes and in the hamstrings, right? We're back here, so work on that drop right there. If you can drop it lower, you're gonna work on that, and you're gonna try to work on balance if you are nice and low, right? So here we are for 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6 more, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push through that heel, and we come up. Whew. One more time, all right? One more time. So again, what we're doing is training. You're like, why are we doing it over and over? I want to do something else. Training is doing the same thing multiple times, right? So our body gets used to doing that. If we did, I mean, there's 100 different exercises we can do. If we did 100 different ones, you're not going to get great at any of them. You know what I mean? Because you're just doing it once. So it's always better to do a few simple things. Same with the chest press, right? Doing the same type of, when we do upper body day, same with those moves. Get at the same levels, you can start doing heavier weights with that same type of move, right? The key, I just mainly do key moves, K-E-Y, right? We're not doing 100 compound moves. So, all right, you ready? Let's do it again. And here we go, back down, right? Chest is up, chest up, you're at that knee level. Woo, and drop down, right? If you got your balance, let go. And we're here for 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6 more, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push on up. Nice. All right. Tap it. Okay. Let's go back to some elevated. All right, we're going to go back to quads. All right, I'm going to move this out of the way. One to give us a little bit of a break. Going to work them a little bit hard today, right? So we're going to start with that elevated squat, and then we're going to go one more time to that elevated split squat. All right, so just want to get that in everyone's head so we're comfortable with it. Next time we have class, we won't have to do, tons of explanations, so everyone will kind of get it. So good to practice it again. This time again, if you want to grab weights, right? Let's just do 2 sets. All right, so grab your elevated surface, your weight, your block, your yoga block, your heavy book, whatever you got. Right, here we go. And down and up, right? And sitting back for 9 and up. Again, not a lot of knee movement. Sitting back for 8 and up and back for 7 and up. 6 and up, 5 more, and 5 and up, and 4 more and up, 3 more and up, 2 more and up, and 1 more on this set. All right, set them down. We're gonna do 1 more set of those. Woo. Nice. Nice. Good point, Brooke. She just said the heel elevated is like any woman that's been in heels. Your job again to pick up something, right? So yeah. Good point. I know I never wear heels anymore, but back in the day when I had Thank job. Can't believe I warm every day. So, all right. One more set of those. Yeah? One more set. Woo. And oh yeah, pantyhose too. Pantyhose in Florida. It was not a good idea wearing those things in Florida. All right. Here we go. Last set of 10 on these. All right. Then we'll have it all down, right? So no knee movement. Right, you're sit back. 10 and up, using that quad. 9 and up, and 8 and up, 7 up, and 6 up. 5 more. 5 and up. 4 more. 4 and up. 3 more. 3 and up. 2 more. And 2 and up. And 1 more. 1 and up. Nice job. All right, let's get that elevated surface. I could use this if I wanted to, right? I'm going to go a little bit higher. Step. Use that focus point. We're just going to do 1 set. I just want to burn it in everyone's brain so we don't forget it for next week, right? So again, split squat. If you are working on that split squat, you're going to hang on to that chair. You are going to come straight down and straight up, right? It's a quad move. So anyone that wants to do 10 on that elevated surface, right? We'll start right here today. Woo, save the chair for another week, right? We'll get good at this. All right, you want to grab weight? If your knees are bothering you, right? Let's drop weight, all right? If you feel any pressure on the knee, should be in the quad, not the knee, but just in case, all right? And we're gonna go down for 10 and back up. And straight down for 9 and up. Straight down for 8 and up. Down for 7 and up. Down for 6, woo! And down for 5. 4 more. And 3 more. 2 more on this side and 1 more on this side and up. Oh my goodness, set it down. Woo! 1 more side, then we're done, okay? Just getting it imprinted in the brain so we know it. Woo. Like cardio, heavy breathing. Okay, you ready on that other side? Let's do it. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. And 10 and up. Drop it for 9 and up and drop for 8. Up and 7 up. 6 more. 6 and up. 5 more. 5 and up. 4 more. 4 and up. 3 more. 3 and up. 2 more. 2 and up. 1 more. 1 and up. Oh. Woo! Oh my. Great job, everyone. All right, so we got some stretches. I'm gonna grab the chair, all right? I know, today was tough. First day doing mostly quads, right? So if you remember when we started out with those Bulgarians, right? Super tough. We'll get back to those another day. That's a quad move too. So anyway, we'll save it. All right, so let's take that stretch, leg up, hinge it forward. All right, take that stretch. Guess what? The next class is the easy, fun one, right? Cardio. So you're doing another one. You get to scream and yell, right? Maybe you were screaming and yelling doing this one. I don't know. Just take that stretch. You're gonna put that hand on it. Feel free. Up to you. Woo. All right. On that other side. And take it over. Great job, everyone. I'm so proud of you, right? So, doing the tough work, right? We're gonna build that muscle. Woo, those muscles, those quads. pictures of people with the quad, right? They get a little dip in there. So that great little quad dip, working on it. Whew. One more stretch. If you want to sit in the chair, all right? Little reward. We get a reward, right? It's not ice cream anymore from when you were a kid. It's a stretch. Come on over, hip hinge. Oh, that feels good. If you want to touch the floor or just hang out right here. Feels amazing. Whew. How we doing? Come on up when you're ready. Leg out, and again, you can take a stretch this direction, right? How many people do you know who said, I wish I started when you did, right? Everyone wishes they started. It's just hard to get started. But once you do, you kind of fall in love with it, right? So you see the benefit. Other side. Up, all right, take that cross. Sit up tall. Open up that hip.
Feels good.
It does feel good, right?
Right.
Now we know why guys did it all the time. Sit up tall, other side. Whew. And great job, everyone. All right, we got all these things to put away today, right? We got some extra toys, so including Abraham. So anyway, so and custard.